Since the idea of working for a living existed, employees have struggled with commutes, wasted time, engagement, and fatigue, and not to mention the carbon footprint effect on our planet. With the combination of Meta's Quest virtual reality headsets and Microsoft's Mesh immersive spaces, the workplace as we've always known it is changing. Before we dive into the how though, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR and VR. As I mentioned, there are 5 major aspects of workplace practice that the combination of Meta and Mesh seek to fix: commuting, wasting time, engagement, fatigue, and carbon footprint. To understand how Meta and Mesh will fix these things, we must first understand what Meta and Mesh is and how the two coincide with one another. When referring to Meta, we are of course talking about MetaQuest, the successful line of virtual reality headsets which most will associate with gaming. That is an outdated perspective though, as the Quests are far more than just another avenue for immersive gaming. They're actually capable of providing immersion in, well, anything. For the sake of this video though, we're talking about how the Quest can be used to aid us in our careers. The Quest is capable of showing multiple different displays, similar to how in real life we would have multiple monitors set up, which of course saves on a lot of space. We're all aware of Microsoft Teams, so for a simple explanation, Microsoft Mesh is a 3D space for that. Rather than looking at your colleagues in boxes on a screen, your avatar would physically be in the space with them, same as in an office meeting room. When using this software on the MetaQuest, we can jump into the office, surrounded by colleagues able to bounce off each other without having to all physically be in the same room. To go back to those 5 major aspects Meta and Mesh fixes, it becomes more apparent how that can happen. Firstly, commuting. With the ability to jump into a virtual office environment from anywhere, the need to wake up earlier and travel into the office, either by personal or public transport, becomes an unnecessary trip. Secondly, wasting time. Without a commute, more time can be devoted to the actual work, or much needed rest and respite. Third, engagement. We all know how uninteresting an experience it can be to simply watch a talking head on a screen wading through a PowerPoint presentation. Surrounded by other people where interaction is encouraged and you can all look at an embodiment of each other rather than a 2D video of each other makes the experience of meetings far more engaging. Humans crave physical social interaction with other humans, so the closer someone can get to that experience, the better. Fourth, fatigue. This ties heavily into commuting and wasting time, because being on a packed train or sitting in traffic for lengths of time is a draining experience. And all of this is before even getting into the office. With Meta and Mesh removing that from the equation, employees will be rearing and ready to go rather than reeling from that prior draining experience. Finally, carbon footprint. This one is simple. Remove the number of cars or transport on the roads, remove the amount of carbon dioxide being released into the atmosphere, and hopefully save the planet. That's it for the 5 major aspects of current workplace practice, but there is one more key thing to mention that Meta and Mesh will change: costs. Gone will be the need for costly rental spaces, travel fees, and anything else incurred from days at the office. Minimizing outgoings and maximizing profits is very important to businesses, so anything that is able to help with that is always going to be a plus. Now that is indeed all we have for today regarding the combined use of Meta and Mesh in work, so if you did enjoy or got some value out of this video, please hit the like button to support Expand Reality and subscribe for all things AR and VR. Stay tuned as we'll be going over all of the virtual reality industry events still set to take place in 2024 in an upcoming video. Catch you all later.